Hey, good morning, traders. Let's do a quick update on Jasmy. Have not put out a video for probably 3 weeks now on Jasmy, but I want to show you where we're at and what little Jasmy is doing. All right, let's jump to the charts. All right, first thing, we want to always reference Bitcoin before we do anything. Otherwise, it's impossible really to do accurate technical analysis on these smaller altcoins. Most of them do follow the lead dog. All right, there are a few exceptions, and in those cases I wouldn't reference Bitcoin like we do all the time here, but Bitcoin is the lead dog. So let's see. First, take a look at that chart there, and you can see I got another bull flag, which it looked like we were breaking to the upside of. All right, keep that in mind, because when we jump to our Bitcoin chart, you can see the same thing has happened. All right, we got a bullish wedge here. Yesterday, the market collectively breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that Jay Powell and company was not going to do a rug pull on us and take us down by raising those rates 75 basis points. Instead, they stuck to the 50 basis points, and the market sort of overreacted, right? We bought really hot and went up back above this ascending line. And then, well, I've got some news from some of my subscribers. I've got subscribers all over the world. England, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, all over the place. And two of my subscribers said, well, the central banks raised the interest rates here today as well, following the Fed. They weren't quite so aggressive as the Fed, which all makes sense because the Fed wants the dollar to remain as the global reserve currency, and they want dollar dominance. All right, so, but anyways, some of those rates were unexpected. So I think what's happening here, crypto, specifically Bitcoin, is a globally traded asset. It's a digital property that can be traded anywhere in the world. So as other markets that play a big factor had their central banks raise interest rates, Bitcoin has now descended. And actually, this is not worrisome at all. It follows exactly patent technical analysis. Broke above the wedge, coming back down, kissing previous resistance. Now support goodbye, and what I have coined kissing mama goodbye. All right, so you recognize this price action here looks very similar to what we're seeing on the Jasmy chart. All right, I have a bull flag here. We broke to the upside yesterday. Thought we might be breaking out, hit our heads on that 20-day moving average, and now are coming back down to test previous resistance, which should act as support. Now this triangle is not exactly. We may come all the way back down to 1.87 cents, this line of support here in red. All right. It seems like that has held us for quite a while now, and honestly, I don't see us breaking below that. Could be wrong. Sometimes am. And some of you guys have seen that. I don't delete any of my videos, none of them. If I'm dead wrong, you guys can point it out to me. Additionally, I have a trade tracker. You see all my green trades. You see all my red trades. I don't fudge any of the numbers. Everything is exactly as I have, as I have anticipated. And if I'm wrong, I'll show that as well. I want to be as transparent as possible. My goal here is to help people learn technical analysis, and I can't teach the best way to do it if I am only showing my wins, right? In order to be successful at anything you do in life, you have to be willing to fail, and you have to be willing to fail a lot. That is how we as humans learn, because we just we don't know everything. All right, that's the way we learn, is by making mistakes. So when I make a mistake, I want you all to see it as well, and that way you can learn along with me. It's the best teacher. Anyways, all of that being said, Jasmy is looking like it's not worrying me at all. This is perfect. We've got plenty of room on the upside on our RSI. We have this bullish flag here, which we broke out. We went to the upside. Now we're coming back down as we do to kiss mama goodbye. All right. And then once we go from here, I suspect we are going to eventually move up and kick these 50-day and 100-day moving averages in the shin and use those as support. We may come up here, hit this level of resistance, and then come back down and test our 50-day or 100-day, wherever they are at that point. All right. And that, if you're waiting for confirmation to enter, that would be excellent confirmation area. To break above that 50 and 100-day would be huge for Jasmy, and a safer bet than entering down here. If your risk tolerance is high and you want to make a lot of cash, this is not a bad entry. A little bit more dangerous with those moving day averages above us, all right? But confirmation could be had once we break above, and then you would enter here. I suspect we're going all the way up here to this whole area where I have a bunch of levels drawn, anywhere from 4.5 cents to 4.7 cents. And at that point, you know, that's going to provide us some resistance. This was previous highs over here as well. And so we could come back down. You could trade out and get some profit here, trade back in if we do come back down, and then we're headed up to this 5.9 cents mark. How long is that going to take? I have no idea. But that is what I see in terms of price action in the future for Jasmy. So I thought I'd just bring you all a quick update on that. Let's do our outro. As long as Bitcoin remains healthy, it is the leader in the standard, the gold standard in the crypto industry. So everything Bitcoin does is everything most of the altcoins are going to do. And so Jasmy remains safe. It's really just mimicking what Bitcoin is doing here on this chart. All right. So watch your leaders, and also stay attentive to all of the the larger macroeconomic indicators. The Fed raising interest rates. How much are they going to raise interest rates? Global factor economies also raising interest rates. How much did they raise interest rates? Our CPI data comes out on Wednesday, I believe 8:30 excuse me, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. All of this is relevant, believe it or not, to little old Jasmy. Everything spills over into the broader markets, which spills over into the crypto space, specifically Bitcoin, which is our lead dog. All of that comes cascading down. So you got to pay attention to all of it, guys, if you want to be the best trader possible. All right, until the next video, peace, y'all.